Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. In this video today we're going to discuss some recent speculation in some of the major English language and Thai language newspapers here in Thailand regarding the possibility of raising the rate of value-added tax, or VAT, in the country. There was some speculation recently which was in connection to and pertaining to comments made by the Prime Minister regarding the possibility of raising the VAT for various different reasons were cited by the PM. We're not going to get into whether it's going to happen or when or if or how, particularly, or his comments specifically, but it brings up the notion of raising VAT, the possibility or prospect of VAT, the rate going up in the future. And it allows us to sort of do a brief, I guess what you would call sort of overview discussion of VAT and how it operates within the economy here in Thailand and the accounting system here in Thailand and the legal system here in Thailand. So the value-added tax, it's a fairly recent invention within the past couple of decades. VAT, there was something of a push on sort of a global scale to create VAT some years back. VAT, as the name sort of implies, it creates a tax structure, or it creates a tax at certain points of either product or service chains, product creation chains, manufacturing chains, service providers in the chain of services that they provide, where basically at a phase during one of these processes where value is added to whatever an underlying service or product is, that may become subject to VAT. At the time VAT was initially created, it was actually created at a 10% rate, and then later, fairly quickly thereafter, I believe, the powers that be, the sort of legislature, parliament, went ahead, and the regulatory authorities went ahead and created sort of a, for lack of a better term, a sort of a tax holiday, and decreased the VAT down to the current 7% rate that it's currently at as of the time of this video. Again, this was sort of a dispensation. It's not inherent to the VAT itself. The actual rate can go up to as high as 10% if certain regulators and policymakers should deem it necessary to go ahead and do that. As of yet, thankfully, it has not gone up. Although recently, yes, there has been some discussion of raising the VAT within the context of various budgetary discussions that have been had here in Thailand. So basically the thing to get from this video is that VAT can increase. It's possible that it could very quickly increase depending on certain policymakers' decision and what to do with respect to VAT. So I think it's fairly safe to say that we will probably eventually see some sort of increase in VAT within the next 2 to 3 years. That being stated, how it will impact the overall economy remains to be seen. But those who already have corporate service providers, such as accountants and legal teams assisting them in their corporate endeavors, a raise in VAT is really, again, it's not something anyone really exactly wants to see happen. Nobody really wants to see a raise in taxes. But that being said, from sort of an administrative standpoint, an increasing of the VAT rate would simply be an effort of changing calculations on a piece of paper with respect to an ongoing company. So it should be noted that I don't foresee there being a rise in VAT, and in fact, there was something of a kerfuffle surrounding the comments made about VAT, and I believe the finance minister here in Thailand came out and confirmed that at least in the very near future, basically fiscal year, calendar year 2017, and possibly most of, if not the entirety of 2018, there probably won't be a rise in VAT. That's not to say that that's set in stone. It's just, as of now, it doesn't appear that there's going to be an increase in the VAT rate. That being said, there's another video that I will be making today that will be up on this channel, which will discuss VAT credits, how those operate, and how you can use VAT credits to sort of mitigate one's tax obligations in Thailand. with respect to overall VAT payments. So that might be of interest to those watching this video, but at least for now, it looks like we're still at the same 7% rate of VAT that we've all been used to low these many years. And at least until such time as there's an announced increase in VAT, I don't actually foresee that occurring anytime soon.